Hello YouTube, and this is BrenTheOkay. I just decided on my 10-year-old YouTube account to start recording some video games and you know, later on start doing video game videos and you know, stuff like that, you know, everything video game related. But you know, for now I just thought I'd start just recording some of my favorite games, and I just felt like I was in the mood for Final Fantasy XII today, so figured I'd just start with that and just kind of play games as I want to do them. And yeah, I'm recording this on my PS2, so this is not the HD version, this is the OG, and using my capture card, I'm recording this on my actual tube TV. So as much as I'd love like best resolution I could possibly do, you know, this is what it is. But you know, it's pretty solid, res. Looking at it, but I also thought I'd do a commentary and upload an additional non-commentary version. But you know, for the sake of both, I thought, yeah, just see this opening title sequence, you know, before I start the game. I love this game. Final Fantasy XII is amazing. I definitely will upload a separate video, you know, talking about it in depth, just like a bunch of other people have. But you know, I think it's amazing. Not quite my favorite, but you know, amazing. Amazing title sequence too. Wonderful. Final Fantasy, best series of video games ever made, in my opinion. Alright, let's get started on this. Kind of torn between, you know, talking over like cutscenes or not, but I probably will. I'm new to the whole recording things, but yeah, I figured it'd be a lot of fun. Such a great opening. This game felt so much different than Final Fantasy X, which was the game that immediately preceded it on console. It was actually quite a few years later too. Actually,
in the name of the Father and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife.
I remember being feeling like an eternity between releases.
If, following this, Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little...
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible! My father? I know not. I am sorry.
Nabudis has indeed fallen. It is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go. And I will go at his side.
Music for this game is amazing. Very, very imperial, very powerful, authoritative. Love it.
Balthier, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
But at the same time, dialogue very Shakespearean, very noble, and almost Renaissance. Neo-Renaissance, I would call it. Crazy machina, crazy technology in this world. The direction is top-notch.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight, ne'er failing light.
The paling's fallen!
Then it's over!
For my father! For my father!
Lord Wrestler!
One of my favorite things about this game that was very unique for Final Fantasy games up to this point was the Empire of Arcadia, the soldiers. Well, just in general, soldiers from every empire, every civilization, but the Arcadian Empire as an antagonist, and the soldiers are just awesome. Love encountering them. This is such a good opening. And the game does such a great job of getting you invested in not only the plight of the main cast, the characters, but just like, you know, even the surrounding empires. It's just fascinating.
Blessings of the Great Father descend and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Far on.
Far up.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Ashe's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the Order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Rabanastre, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanastre when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them.
I love those journal segments from Marquis.
The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
It's just an awesome device that I don't think Final Fantasy ever did before this. I've never played the early Final Fantasy games, but you know, certainly ever since they made it into 3D, haven't done anything like that. So that was cool. This game's, you know, really original in a lot of ways.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland.
Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Mossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Ah, Bosch. Great character. Badass. He's got a crazy looking
Steady,
sword
Rex.
right there.
Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Rex is such a great character too. It's such a great way to start the game with this unfamiliar character. And then it changes, but I love it. It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm gonna have to get used to it again. Oh yeah, tutorial forces you to do stuff. Forgot about that. We can kind of skip past this as much as we can. I'm not a total Final Fantasy XII noob. I'm trying to wonder if it's got inverted controls. I couldn't really tell from the first few. Alright. Yeah, gambits. That's right. Forgot. I immediately just kind of muscle memory was like, oh yeah, gambits. Oh yeah, he died. Yeah. Let's see. I can't remember how much or how little gambits I used.
Captain?
I think it was like the basics. In a way, this always did kind of remind me a little bit of 10, where you have the Sin Spawn as the first kind of tutorial boss. It's like one of the only things that was kind of reminiscent of the game. Oh man, without the game, it feels weird not having the attack on. Oh, it attacks again. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, combos. Oh shoot. Great boss music too. Very dramatic. This is this game's version of overdrives. I love them. I can't remember what my record is, but I can do quite a few of them when I get warmed up.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Tomberry disengaging.
I always really like when Final Fantasy games start off with like very low value damage outputs. So like, you know, 10, 15, 20, not starting with like 100 or 200. It just, I don't know, feels really good. Minimap.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Azelis has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this.
The Del mask and attire is just so sick.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, the spawning of the enemies is pretty sweet later on. Dude, this fortress is just amazing. Until the gambits come on, it really feels weird. Just like the basic gambits. See, like I didn't even go to attack there. Yeah, each new enemy. Oh. Wait, can I turn it on now, or do you have to wait till a tutorial comes up? Ooh, someone did 117 damage there. That was pretty good. Let's see here. No. Nope, gotta wait. Yeah, oof. When I was younger, I never put it together that this was the same place as the Necro Hole of Nabudis. It just kind of funny the way a child mind works. Let's see, how old was I? Let's see. I was 13 when this game came out. It's definitely old enough to have put that together. I don't know, didn't really pay attention to that. But this right here is the biggest indicator. This area here, when you're in the Necro Hole, it's really cool. Oh, I love the literal crystals for save crystals. I love it. I guess it varies per game, so it's not a matter of it being a literal crystal or not. It's just a crystal in this versus a sphere or something else, but it's cool that they actually use a crystal. And we'll save the... Oh, shit. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just use this one. I want to use this memory card. Saw a video where someone was complaining about the save time for the game, and I just thought that's kind of silly for PS2. And then they were like, it's so much better on the new version. And on that note, I will say I am a person who prefers the original releases of games all day. I am not a fan of HD versions and re-releases, and I don't share in the idea that those are definitive editions at all.
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Ooh, can you do it, Rex? I'm already kind of used to it without gambits. Yeah, but I didn't even know that the HD or in this case, I'm thinking of 10. In this case, what is it? It's what's it called again? The HD version of this game. Jeez, I can't even remember. I just learned about its existence. That's how out of touch I am. Just the other week when I decided I wanted to play this game, looked it up, and oh, Zodiac Age, I believe. Yeah, I was like, they changed the license point system. They changed everything. But it's like, it's one thing to do graphical changes, but It's another thing to like fundamentally change the game. Not a fan of that. This is a great scene. It's crazy.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Hello.
It's a setup.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaan.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanastre. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ashe, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
And here we are. Vaan. Man, I forgot about the sewers. Good place to start for Vaan.
Hurry it up with I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Vaan's got a sweet starting sword. Training on some rats. So yeah, I've seen videos, all sorts of videos on 12. You know, a lot of hate on Vaan, but I don't agree with it.
Wow, Vaan, you got him all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Migelo's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaan. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Migelo finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
To this day, I think the city of Rabanastre is just one of the best, not only like hub, you know, main areas in your adventure. Not only one of the better ones in this game, but just in general, love it.
Huh? What'd you say? Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Street rat.
Which way you're going, Churl?
What? My pouch! It's gone!
The boy! Get out the way. Oh!
Love the mix of races, humanoid races in this game. A little bit different than usual, even though Final Fantasy tends to, in such a good way, they tend to recycle and reinvent pre-existing races.
What?
Like Mughals and stuff. Penelo.
Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaan. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Penelo. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Migelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this?
This feels like a Miyazaki moment to me. A nice little break in the action.
One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
See, Vaan is very much...
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon.
Very, very much an everyman, you know? Everyman.
Oh, Migelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Alright, got the world map. Still waiting on gambits. It really opens up the game. I'm not even that crazy on them. I just think like having the basics is essential for the format. Now we're going to Migelo's place. Items feel really good in this game. It feels really good to save up to get items.
Vaan, I was waiting.
Penelo said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier in the morning. Perhaps he ran into some trouble on the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
He's just ready. He's just ready for adventure. As much as we'd like to think that this city and this world is just the most phenomenal thing you've seen. You know, familiarity. It's a pain.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaan, look! This is it! This is why Migelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the ester sand. What is that thing?
Rogue tomato.
Ah, Vaan! Migelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Migelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the ester sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Migelo.
That's right. Vaan, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Migelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Ooh yeah, the clan primer. Awesome. Let's see. Let's start this. We got my first accessory. License. I love the license board in this game. Let's see. I usually do mark hunting later on in bulk. You know, I'll come back and do like 10 in a row because they become available as you progress. So people they gave the original license board so much hate, and I just don't get it. It's like video games are supposed to be a little challenging. They're supposed to, you know, allow space to make mistakes and figure things out. Maybe invest in something and realize you made a mistake. I mean, not super punishing, but, and I don't think the license board is, but for it's not just like, oh, I pick mage, or I pick swordsman, and everything's just assembled for me. I love the license board. I think it's a really cool gimmick, really cool device. Beyond this and the gambits, I think that's the last of the tutorials. You go ahead and get that, right? And I've heard from other people on videos that it's like really satisfying for them to, save up like a bunch of license points and unlock them all at the same time. Just like in 10 where you'd have the sphere grid and you just dump a bunch of points in and feel the progress. I'm kind of the same way with this. I never even used this. Don't think I've ever used that submenu. Forgot it even existed. Let's see, was this in the east or the west? East gate, there we go. The hunt begins. I can't remember what the final hunt was in the game. I remember it being crazy. I want to say it's the giant beast in the ice region. I want to say that's the last one. Something like 50 million HP, something just like crazy. I'll definitely be doing some post-game stuff for this. I just don't know how much. Maybe I'll just go all the way. We'll see. You got the Easter Sand and the Wester Sand. I love where Dalmasca in general and Rabanastre is situated in the map. It's really nice geographical layout. Let's see, we got the east, so we're going this way.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public
Say
passage
some
on account of the
papers.
Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Migelo. I just hate to see the consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Love how they give an accent to a lot of the Imperial soldiers, like, they just associate it with being like kind of like the UK. It's just kind of funny to me. We're gonna save it every opportunity we can get. You never know what's gonna happen. It's like, I can't believe it's already been 20 minutes at that first save. So what is it gonna be, like 40 minutes now? 40 minutes? Yeah, that's crazy. Time just flies. Oh my god. Beautiful. I just love the music in this game. It's wonderful. I forgot that it went this long without you getting your gambits. Where do you even get them? I can't remember. It's been like what, 5 years, 6 years since I played this game. I don't know. That's right, it auto attacks after the first one. Yeah, people, like, one of the criticisms of the gambits, like back in the day, maybe it's still relevant now, was that the game plays itself for you, but it's like, I disagree if your only main gambit is just auto attack or auto cast a spell. It's like, you know, with this style of combat, it would just be so tedious to mash A every time when there's so much more, you know, detail to it that you still have in control, especially in boss battles or you know, like just more in-depth battle. Where is the rogue tomato? I can't really remember. Let's see. What was it? Did it show you here? Or was it on the clan primer? Did it tell you where? I cannot remember for the life of me. Hunts? It's found in the... Oh, yeah, just... Oh, wait. Nope. Nope. Alright, just gonna have to find it. I cannot remember. I actually totally forgot. I have a strategy guide for this game from way back in the day. I haven't used it in a long time, but something to consider. I don't need it. It was always just fun to use it sometimes. One thing that you needed for the you need a strategy guide for back in the day. There was this specific item, the zodiac spear, I want to say. Is it the spear? I'm pretty sure it's a spear, but like one of the best items in the game. Very hard to get in general, but there's like 2 or 3 treasure chests, or rather 2 or 3 areas of treasure chests. One or two of them is just one chest, but the other's like a whole like pile of chests. Ooh, there we go. First level up. That you're just not allowed to get the chests, and if you touch them, then it just eliminates the zodiac spear. I want to say it's a spear. Later in the game. And we definitely want to get that, so I remember one of them's like in Lowtown, but I cannot remember where the other ones are right now, but I'm sure like muscle memory will kick in when I go to do it. Or when I encounter them, I mean. Yeah, I just remembered where Rogue Tomato is. Ha ha ha. It's up on that. It's up on that arch up there, that kind of mesa. All the details are coming back to me now, where you, like... Oh, so yeah, it's a bright red dot. Yeah, okay. Completely forgot about that. But yeah, the some tactics where you kind of like run away from the enemy. Kind of optimize your, like, your attack. Or optimize retaining your health as much as possible, like this. Yeah, oh, it's coming back to me now. Until you're ready. Such a funny monster. Fiend. I was just thinking of them as fiends ever since 10, which was my first game ever as a kid. First Final Fantasy game, I mean. So it shaped everything for me. Flame breath. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Just the way it just plops on the ground.
Galbana lilies?
Interesting flower to grow out in the desert.
Never thought I'd see him growing out here. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
And then for me, the grinding aspect in this game is actually really good. They really incentivize you by the little item bags dropped and chains and just all the little perks. It's really good. It never feels like a huge hassle when you grind in this game. All right. So it takes like 5 seconds to save. Is that really so bad? I don't think so. Who do I gotta... Oh, here we go. Kites.
Stand back there. Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobos sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh.
Oh, they'll pay. They'll pay.
That does it.
Ho ho! A fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Moreau's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and close this gate as ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaan, wait! What is it? Vaan!
this like anticipation score. Probably in the top 10 tracks. It's wonderful.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western on... Your Excellency.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Straight back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Rabanastre loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Rabanastre and Lady Ashe be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
So like that was kind of easy.
Is Rabanastre to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Migelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanastre join me in welcoming
That's
you.
enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
I'd be like, oh yeah, I am so down.
How can he stand about him like that?
Vaan, you just do not get it, do you? He's not doing it because he wants to. You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
The funny thing is, Vaan's character is actually written really well. That's the funny thing that always goes, you know, passed by. Like, no one ever really thinks of that. I mean, you have a character, it doesn't matter if you're writing the most complex character ever or the simplest character ever.
Vaan.
If you understand the character...
Vaan, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you?
Their dialogue is just like it would be from that real person. It's
It's
already authentic and feels good.
It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
Hey, Penelo, that fete tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Migelo to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaan?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaan, Sky Pirate of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe, but not through Migelo. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Begamnon. Okay, Lowtown. Let's see, which side of town are we on? Okay, so this is... Wait, what is this again? Oh, yeah, this is the clan. Okay, so we're on the, what would that be? The west side, yeah. Alright. I don't always stop to appreciate the view. It's gorgeous. So first thing I want to do is, wait, how much money do I have? Oh, none. Right. Alright. I really am tempted to go to that magic shop. Old Town is so great. Music is so great. It's like I almost don't want to touch any chests down here because they don't have much good stuff in them. And one or more of them is the one that gets rid of the zodiac spear. Yeah, so I don't even know if it's worth it. It's like that one thing I have to go from memory, but I think later on I'll probably pull up my book just to see about that and a couple other items, my strat guide. But for now it's like, it's not that important to pick up chests down here. I feel like it's only just the one across from Old Dallon's place. Probably is, but better safe than sorry, especially because I remember the chest just really having like nothing, like having like 5 gil, 10 gil, potion, whatever. Wait, what am I? Yeah, no, this just goes to more of Old Town, right? Yeah. Yeah. No. Wait. Hello? This is the chest. You cannot pick that chest up.
Ah, if it isn't Van Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults. A door and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
That one's got the hookah next to him. Crescent stone. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Sunstone mission happening before the palace thing. Right, so I can get one of these Sunstones. Giza Plains. Oh, this is a good little side quest. Now, if I remember correctly, Penelo comes with me on this one. It really sucks being alone in this game. And also, if memory serves, you don't get any benefit for going out alone. Like, you don't get more XP. It's definitely that chest, and that might be the only one down here, but whatever. Ooh, the orange crystal. Yeah, such a sick device. Clan rank, Moppet. Points. Man, I forgot about that. There's a lot that I forgot about in this game. It's one I haven't played all that many times in my life, but certainly enough where I should remember most things. Probably beaten this game like 5 times. But that's of course over the span of almost 20 years, which is totally crazy. Whew, wow. Alright, Giza. Potion? Really want those gambits. Oof. When do we learn the gambits? It just has to be once we meet Balthier and Fran. Right? I mean... Oh, wait. I think it's coming back to me. I think it's when we're in that sewer, I think. Which is just so long from now. See, you load up your attack right there. You get a free attack on him and run away. Alright. I always love killing the neutral enemies, but not right now. Stay focused on our mission. Item shop. Okay, so what do we have? This is a good item. You know, it doesn't last long though. Oh yeah, you know what? Playing a new file is always a good excuse to try something new. With people's career path, shall we say. Is that worth it to get it? I mean, should I? Let's see. It's like, I'm always of the philosophy, you spend your money as you get it, but of course, there's like all sorts of important stuff like potions and everything. Or wait, what did I just say? Potion? No, I mean magic, like cure. Like you gotta, that's the urgent stuff you gotta save up for, but I don't know if I've upgraded this early, and then again, the equipment shop will probably have an even better sword. I better hold off on that. Yeah, better hold off on that. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, that's super urgent. It's almost like you just can't even consider anything else. Just go for this immediately. Now, what's here that, like, opens up later? Because those don't... I wonder... What? These definitely have stuff on them. They'll open up when we get gambits. That's what it is, right? They've got to just be gambits. That's what they are. They're gambits. Like, that was so pointless. I don't know why I did that, especially since I just mentioned that I like saving up for them. What am I doing? All right. This is the woman. Or the kid? Okay, I was wrong. It's someone else. You'll find her near the dark crystal. I could have swore you had to talk to the... Oh, was it... Oh, okay. Here you go. Yep. No, I wouldn't. I don't want to hear your offer. There she is.
Penelo? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer's pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So, then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Migelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Thought I remembered correctly. Alright. Let's see, what's the best way? Probably that way. Nice. I cannot even remember what Penelo's default weapon is. I think it's a pole. Oh, wait. This is the Gambit's part. Oh, no. No, it is. Okay, yay! Alright. Yes. Alright. Ugh, Gambits. It's the way. Alright, so immediately. Wait. Forgot to put that on. Silly. But also, I thought Gambits, am I going crazy? What? Gambits have been added, but not really. Okay. Guess I was mistaken. Oh. Right, okay. They added to the attack menu. But that still wouldn't explain why they weren't on the menu. Yeah, okay. It's like sweet. So like sweet Gambits have been turned on, but you can't use them yet. Although maybe yeah, I don't know. When you hit fiends from behind, it does more damage, which is cool. Oh yeah, you can so cheat the system on this one. Hit him, Penelo. Oh, Jesus. It's so easy to abuse. I love it. Alright. I am going the wrong way. Yep. For real? Like, Gambits just aren't there? Is that crazy? No, they're definitely just on the main menu. It's been too long. I'm not remembering a lot of things. So, I think what I'm remembering is probably right. Oh yeah, Penelo is not a pole by default. She is a dagger. So I guess that just means I've made her a pole most of the time. It's a sweet weapon, but I really want to try and change it up. But yeah, I almost always, like, I would do Balthier. Balthier would have... Well, actually, Balthier I tend to just change up, but, you know, he typically would have the gun, which is his default. Fran would always have a bow and arrow, because I always want someone with a bow and arrow, and she defaulted to that. I would change up Penelo to a pole. Vaan would always be a swordsman. Bosch would usually have, like, a hammer, which I guess his default is a sword, so that at least that's different, but... Ooh. Forgot about seeing Bangas. Oh my goodness. That's sick. But we don't get anything for it. Sweet. Thanks for taking our EXP. Okay, this is it right here. It's so like me to typical me to remember specific things like this, but not like bigger things. Alright, which way should we go? Always gonna save every time. You have one bad experience in your life and that is enough to never take that risk ever again. So... well, let's see. Yeah, let's do these three. So I'm thinking I'll probably upload to YouTube. I don't even know how many people have PS2 uploads. Probably at least a few. But I'll probably upload... ooh, those guys are badass. They're really difficult, I think. I'll probably upload, you know, this walkthrough, commentary, whatever. Probably upload them in segments, just whatever. And then... oh shit. And then... probably the non-commentary, just this one whole thing. So, ooh, yeah. So I will be for sure. Since I think I'll do these in segments, I will be stopping throughout this. You know, just probably I don't know. Whenever I have to go to the bathroom or anything like that, I'll just pause it or just edit it together. But when I actually go to save for the night, I'll probably choose that time to upload. So it's however I feel. Like I said, new to this. Oh god, my instinct was just to do magic, like went back in time. It's like, nope, not quite yet. So those weren't as crazy as I remembered. But definitely this werewolf up here. These guys are insane. I don't think you can even take them on right now. I'm almost sure you can't. Also, you can't really dawdle after you start with the Sunstone because they run out of energy. Oh, that's actually a sick item. That's actually a sick shield. Don't have the license for it, but yeah, look at that. Oh, I don't know if that was lucky or not. The thing about these chests is they all have different percentage success rates. Some of them are like, you know, 5, 10, 15% chance to get the sweet item or something low like that, and then other ones are, you know, more likely for that one. For all I know, it could have been 50% chance, so it's like, yeah, you're probably gonna get it. But that's actually a really cool device in this game that I actually really like. I appreciate. Not all that common to just have a chest be a total random non-guarantee. And yeah, that was one thing with the strat guide that I always used to... Actually, that's pretty much the only thing I used the strat guide for was just the treasure chest and see if a chest was worth it or not, especially after the first time I had played the game. Because the first time it's like, you know, I'm kind of a purist. Like, the first time you shouldn't even use the strategy guide. You should just explore and have fun with it, especially if you're a kid. Like, when I was younger, back in the day, you wouldn't even have the internet. You wouldn't have any of these things, and... So, big proponent of that, but at the same time, later on, it's like, that's the fun of having strat guide. It's like, oh, I've already played it, you know. It's like, I already know where all the chests are, at least most of them. It's like, I can't remember, I can't recall, was this one, you know, worth it or not. Stuff like that. But then, the cool thing is even if you knew, you know, where a certain... Oh, he's casting Protect on us? Yeah, that's nice. No, do it on me. Even if, you know, you knew where certain chests are and whatever, maybe the first time or even the first few times you went through and you had no idea that it was a certain item potential, and then it's really cool to find that out later, you know? It's like, you look at the strat guide and you're like, oh, well, I guess these days you just look on the internet, but you're like, oh, wow, that one random chest, I've never gotten this sweet item out of it, let me try. And sometimes it works out, and it's really, really cool. Okay. It should be filled after that. Yeah, that's the optimal path here. Yeah, I guess this serves as equally as much as a walkthrough as it is just like a view the story thing. Hopefully I can point out things for people who haven't played the game or are playing the game and they enjoy this sort of thing. I don't know. I've watched walkthroughs many a time. Sometimes it's cool to see someone actually do something. Like you go through an area, you're like, how did he do that? Or what's the best path or whatever. I don't think necessarily this game is really all that important for that. I think this is a fairly linear game, but it really helps with certain kinds of walkthroughs, especially like platformers and stuff. I guess with this one, it's like there are certain puzzles and things. Oh, he's just attacking her. I forgot, you're not really supposed to see. Was it at 79% or did it go down? I can't remember. I wasn't paying attention. I feel like it was at like 80% or 81, but it was probably at 79. I thought it went down when you dawdled. Took too much time to do anything. Could have swore, but... Use cast Protect. Let's get him before Protect. No! Well, that gauge is not going down, so I guess I just totally imagined that. I don't know. They drop good items. Large feather, yeah. Like, already immediately better than a pelt. And I believe there's like a wing. They drop like a wing of some sort. It's like really useful. It's like, what is the pelt? It was like 30 gil, whereas the better items from fiends like that, monsters like that, I'll call them fiends, but fiends like that, they drop like items that are 100 plus gil. Adds up fast. Alright, let's go back to that kid. Oh, takes you right back, sweet. Not bad for city folk. Yeah, he's a city boy. Ron's a city boy. Ooh, the teleport stones. Oh, such clutch items early on in the game. I am like what you would call a typical Final Fantasy item hoarder, though. It has its downsides. There's just so many times where it's like, you should just use the item. You don't need to be concerned so much about conserving it, and yet I'll stock them up and just like never use them, so I actually should use them. You like to buy a map? Well, no, we shouldn't for Giza, just because we already explored most of it, but those are useful. I'm wondering if I should buy this or not. No, let's not do that. Let's go back to the actual shop in the town. I like talking to NPCs. In most games, but especially in this game. Half the people you wouldn't even realize will give you an item or something like that. Again, that's something that 10 is a masterpiece. And 10 just rewards you with every little thing you do. Every bit of exploration. Every NPC. Everything. And while this game is not quite on that level, I love this game and it is just a bundle of fun. At some point, I'll go on a grind. Oh, see, I got 2 items there. That's sweet. And just get a crap ton of chains. It feels good. It's like ultra satisfying. I could have swore that chest at the beginning, this one right here that I picked up, that one had a potential, I believe, for something crazy. Oh man, I totally gotta get out the strat guide. Either that or at least like look it up online. Because there's chests, like for all I know there could be a chest over in this left area here where I haven't gone. I'll have to pull it out for later. Shoot. Next time I get up, I'll probably just go grab it. It's just in my closet somewhere. It's really satisfying to have a little strat book next to you when you've already played the game and you're looking at where to get chests and stuff. And little, you know, forget-me-nots like the zodiac one. Funny how they called that remake of this game a Zodiac Age, and there's an item in here. I don't know if that's related at all, if that's just coincidence. I have no idea. What was it? Why was it named that? Zodiac, for like the way they do the license board, or like the people's paths, like weapon path. I don't know. I didn't really pay too much attention to that detail. Okay, what are we even doing right now? We're going to Old Dallin? Is that what we're doing? Right? Yeah.
Hey, Vaan. It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kinda supposed to be watching the place for Migelo. And Vaan, try to stay out of trouble. For me. I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
This little segment of music right here, I don't think it shows up in the rest of the game. I think that's just a nice little...
Sorry, Penelo.
A nice little zinger. Just for that moment. So many aesthetic things about this game that... they're just really nice. Like that right there. The gray little overlay where they're like, oh, X party member leaves.
Now you'll be wanting Wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5.
Storehouse
You know
5.
the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garamsite Waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars.
Yeah.
That's your way in.
Garamsite Waterway.
But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this crescent stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaan, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for Sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile, very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
Old Alan. So, the Garamsith Waterway, I'm pretty sure that's where you get the gambits. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Look at that, he's just got his little troop, little hangout. Love it. Look at that. Just look around here. Ah, beautiful. The uprising. There's
Squads 3
Vossler.
through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir.
the not so subtle. Ooh, tempting, but nope. All right, here we go. Just like that, huh? We're just going to the waterway. Let's see. Where does this correspond with the streets up there? Yeah, let's just go up here where we came. I want to go check out the item shops. Haven't gotten a chance to. Maybe it's premature. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. Alright, yeah, I just want to check out just particularly magic, cure, and a weapon, even though I don't think I have enough gil. So we'll just look at just a weapon here, or magic here, and, well, sorry, we'll look up just a, okay, that's done deal. In fact, these are all so important. So important. Actually, far more important than anything, really. Like, even weapons, these things. Okay, that affords you... Like, these are so important. You gotta have them. Protect, like, that's huge. Yeah, you gotta do it. Forget about the weapon. Never mind. These are so important. Changes the game. And it's like, now I even have the license for it, so can you just well, I'll have to wait till I'm in battle mode. Let's see here. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, we'll go back down. Okay, so that was a pause. That's what that's going to look like. We'll see how it cuts together. Should be fine. Alright, so I did get my little book here, so I can look at treasures. Let's see. And yeah, that'll help with just trying to remember you know, the good treasure. I usually remember like the good treasure chests for the most part, but there will be a couple out there. But I did take a glance at it, and I was right about that one treasure chest down there, or my suspicion that it was the only one, and that's the only one for a while, so that's good. Funny, for a second they make you think, huh? Oh, you're gonna need something. Okay, here we go. I actually really like this area. The kind of area when you're younger, you just are like, oh god, dingy, dark dungeon. But no, this place rules. Okay, now, already it's like, oh, there's 2 ways to go, So I left my console on, so it'll probably say like 2.5 hours, but that's no longer going to be accurate. Yeah, 3 hours. We have not been playing for 3 hours. So what the, Oh, duh, one of them's just, wait, no, not duh. No, that's, so what is this? Wow, really? Well, I just remember going this way, so I'm not gonna bother. You run into a bunch of good new fiends for the first time down here. Remember the Flan is found for the first time here. See, I keep forgetting about the gambits. I feel like anytime I put down the controller for more than 5 minutes, I'm going to forget about the gambits. But no need, no worries. Not for long. Surely they're going to be covered either as soon as we pick up... They're covered in the Errands Waterway somewhere. Huh. Oh. Of course. It's the other way. That's so funny. Okay, I guess I totally misremembered. Ha. Oh yeah, so anyway, I kind of created my own aspect ratio for this recording. Seeing as how I'm recording this on a PS2, like actually playing on a console, I just, you know, I thought, well, you know, the native resolution, seeing as how I'm recording this on a console, you know, PS2's native resolution is 4:3. You know, I just thought, well, you know, I can have that. Let's see here. I can have that resolution, or sorry, that aspect ratio. I can have that aspect ratio, and it'll look like it used to. But then, you know, you got to consider, you know, it's YouTube. You know, you have 16:9. It's like, okay, well, I figure with this aspect ratio that I have, which is kind of just made up by me, it's kind of like a in-between. So it still kind of feels like a screen, like a tube TV 4:3 ratio, but at the same time, really? But at the same time, you know, it's a little more wide. And it doesn't look too stretched or anything. It's like a happy in-between. So, yeah, this is kind of cool to have it just be half full screen, half widescreen. So that's nice. Whereas for other games, you know, you got like well, literally, I think any other PS2 game I have in my entire collection, it's just going to be full screen. So there's not even an option to even try widescreen in the game. So it should be something like this. You wouldn't want to stretch it all the way. I don't think anyone can have genuine footage of the PS2 unless they do an emulator or a download or something like that. I'm not quite sure how all that works, but like how it would look and how it would turn out. But I'm pretty sure if you do it this way is the best you're really going to get resolution-wise. Yeah. I keep just out of habit like wanting to go to the menu. Why is that? You can't do items from here, right? I'm pretty sure you cannot. So you just... I have to get used to that. I don't know. I must have played a game last time I played, you know, doing it from the menu. So... Hello? Okay, that's a little flaw right there. That's a little thing that kind of can be annoying. You gotta wait for the action to complete before you get an action. Like opening a chest or opening a door, whatever. Yeah. So I'm a big map checker. I like checking the map so I know like I have my moorings about me. I have my geography. And I'm still, without the gambits, it just, man. I mean, it's almost like it's holding me back from actually doing what I should have done right there regardless, which is proactively attack the fiend. Oh, we got a little bat here, stealing. Like, you should always do it in advance because you're going to only have so much line of sight. Some of these bats later in the game can get pretty hardcore. They can get pretty hardcore with how much damage they can dole out. Okay, we're gonna get used to it here. Yeah, as you might be able to see, I'm just kind of a grinder, you know. I like fighting every single fiend I come across. I don't mind it at all. Oh, 3 gil. See, that's what I mean about like not going out of your way for treasure chests where it's like 3 gil. Granted, that treasure chest could have had up to who knows, it depends on the chest, but it could have had up to 50 or 100 gil potentially. It just depends. I thought it was gonna cast some confusion or something like that. It just heals itself. Oh wait, that's right. I have cure. What am I doing? Magic. Cure. I'm using these potions and I forgot I got that. That's what happens when you pause the game and walk away for an hour. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Alright, see that for that reason. Map checker. Know where to go. I love the block and parry. It's really cool. It's just totally random, but it's fun. It gives... I like a little bit of RNG, honestly. Like, a video game's not a video game without just a little bit of RNG, you know? I think that's important for a game. Otherwise, it could just get stale, you know? Have a little bit of block action, a little dodge action. I mean, even the fiends can do it too, which isn't the most fun to see, but again, it just provides a little bit of a little element of randomness that just makes it feel more real, like real life. If I'm not mistaken, sometime pretty soon right here, you're gonna run into some peeps. So you can target it from that far back, which is nice. So I remember for sure none of these treasure chests down here are an issue with the zodiac spear. Also, you know, back to the classic Final Fantasy. Oh, you know what? It's funny, I forget about X2. There it is, out of habit again. I'm doing the... Oh, I gotta tell myself, hey, you got cure. I sometimes I forget about X2. It's like with X2, which was... Earlier I had said, you know, X was the game in between this and that. It's like, no, you have X2, and X2 actually employed a lot of these features in this game. Not necessarily the battle style, but just the live, you know, decision making, real time. I don't even know where I was going with that. I did forget that they run away from you. That's kind of annoying. But again, not something that's like, jeez, I'm gonna die here. Gotta remember not to stand there. Gotta do the runaway trick. Buys you a lot of time. Oh, I love when you just get like just destroyed. It's like 1, 2, 3, and you're about to die, and they just keep attacking you. See, I could die right now. It's actually probably wise to just do a potion. He could easily just go 1, 2, 3, and I'm dead. Nice. See, yeah, I want to attack those things, but I also just, it's just not, it's nice having the party, which we're about to meet very soon. Where are we now? Okay. Again, those games, they're gonna haunt you every time until you get them. Really dancing with the devil here. It's almost as if he heard my plea. $64. Didn't I do 100 last time? That's kind of crazy. Hmm. Yeah, again, this is just why I'm a map checker. It's like, okay, there's probably a chest down there, but, you know, oh, you know what? The guide actually, I just glanced over at the book. It does say there's a sweet item there. Well, if it, one, spawns, which you can see ahead that it's there. But two, if it's not Gil, which I think even if it has 100% chance that the item, if it's an item, it still has a chance of getting Gil. So that's why when you only have a 50-50 shot at the item between one and one other item, sorry, equipment, oh, see, Gil, great. Yeah. I don't know what the odds are with the Gil versus whatever, but basically think of it as like a 1 in 3 chance if it's the weapon or equipment. If it's one, but you have a 50-50 shot at okay, let's put it this way. A treasure chest has either Gil or one of 2 items. That particular chest had yeah. That particular chest, yep. That particular chest had guaranteed item if it was guaranteed equipment if it was the item versus the Gil, but just happened to get the Gil. Oh, yeah. This is so Final Fantasy. I just love it. That's as Final Fantasy as it gets. That right there to me reminds me of the scene where you run into Zell from in Final Fantasy VIII, where like his introduction right at the beginning. It's so that. It's so that. Okay. Map burn? Usually, right? Usually map burn in these, and then sometimes it has other items, but usually map. I love how it even warns you. It's like, you won't be able to leave this area. You won't be able to leave very easily. Proceed with caution. Maybe even, you know, use a different file to save in. It's like, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. Let's see. Passage to Garum Sethica. Is nothing else in here? Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. And just as I remembered, when I come across them, I'd remember them. This is an area where I 100% remember you cannot get any of these chests. I don't even see one. Yeah, these. You can't get these chests. I think anywhere in this room, just to be safe. I'm not going to get them in the entire room. But you cannot get them. Otherwise, again, can't get the Zodiac Spear. Do I just... I can't remember. Do I just prompt it by walking up it? Yeah. What's he doing? Trying to go upstairs?
Hello?
This is so funny. It's like, now's your chance. Get going. Just as conspicuous as you can get. It's just hilarious. That's probably the funniest little moment of that in this entire game. Just that little moment right there. Where it's like a little stealth video game action. Alright, the signet yearns for... Okay, well... I gotta get a signet, but there's like 3, I think. This is actually legit fun as hell. I want to say it's that middle bar. In the middle. Let's see here. Do they move? I can't really remember if they move or not. Oh, so Hawk Signet. Okay, yeah, there's 3 signets, and you're looking for the middle one, I believe, or the top. You know what? Shit, I don't even really remember, but I'll find it.
Hello?
So yeah, this is fun. You just get to lure them out. Actually, I love this. Yeah, it's not the Hawk Signet. It's, you know what? I think it is the lion one. Shit, is it? Well, they don't punish you for trying. Pretty sure it's the lion. I just remember being the middle. Yeah, I remembered right. It's the middle one. Now the question is... Oh, you know... Shit. Did I have to move those guys? Yeah. I can just do it this way.
Buckethead.
We'll get these over here. We'll go back this way. Wait, that's not gonna work. Wait, did I just screw myself over? Shit. Whoops. I might have just created more work for myself. I've never done it this way. Let me just see if I can...
Hello?
Let me just see if this works. Probably won't, I probably just screwed myself. Yep, just screwed myself. Oops. Yep. Just screwed myself. Well, I've never actually messed that up before. That's kind of funny. Okay. It just resets, yeah. And here I thought I was going to have a perfect run at this.
Hey, Buckethead.
I've literally never messed this up. How could you mess up such a simple thing? Embarrassing. What I meant to do was call these guys down here. A little too close
Over
there.
here.
And do it like that. Hopefully it didn't reset this, right? Yep. Alright, and then what we do is call this guy down.
Hello?
Oh, wow, that was just hilarious. Like, you suck. Fail. Magical. Suspicious looking wall. Oh, yeah, that's right. Alrighty.
Huh? Oh.
Quite a performance.
Who are you?
I play the leading man. Who else? Fran, the Magicite.
Now then, I'll take that.
No, you won't. I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine.
Such a great introduction.
Exit stage right.
The guards do not smile on us.
I like it better that way.
Magicite. All right, so yeah, I'll really only leave you with one way to go.
What's going on?
Ashe.
You're freed, eh? That's quite an entrance. Impeccable timing. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were waiting all along. Stop running!
That's so legendary. So good.
You have something that belongs to me. Damn!
All this way!
Fran, let's move! Off with you!
Let go of me!
Keep this up and I will. What's going on, Fran?
I don't know. It's not heating me.
Don't have time for this.
I'm slipping!
Not good.
It's such a good scene. It's such a good scene.
What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. We'll go the old-fashioned way. Not many Viera where you come from, thief?
It's Vaan. Sorry.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
It's Balthier. Listen, thief, Vaan, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
See, they're just such good characters. Like right off the bat, you're like just within mere minutes of experiencing this guy, you're like, yeah, they're like real people, you know, just such charisma, such presence. It's just amazing. And I didn't even know until recently, you know, when I was a kid, I certainly never thought of it, even though I had seen the Star Wars movies. And yeah, I just only just recently did I see that people had criticized them in the past or up till now, or especially now, whatever, for kind of mimicking just the plot in general, but especially these two characters mimicking Star Wars. And it's like, dude, it's like, so you're not allowed to use certain archetypes? Like, kind of funny to me. Finally, the Gambits. Oh, finally. I can just skip the tutorial, but because I'll never forget Gambits. Okay, so partying Gambits. All right, here we go. So Gambits make this so much better. Let's immediately go to that. Party leader's target. That's already not a good one. Nearest visible, and then well, always Well, okay. For now, Vaan is going to be the party leader, so we can definitely do that as well. Let's definitely turn that off. At first, you really don't want to do any other gambits. Well, actually, wait, what am I doing? No, you want that on. What am I talking about? You want that on for sure. Because if the target, if they're far away from you, that's an issue. Then they just won't target anything.
Insurgents. Most like they thought to take advantage of a lax watch at the palace while the fate's on, to feed the good consul a length of steel for his supper. I should think Vane used to such hospitality. Clever. He used himself as the bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade. A fine, bloody banquet. I dare say I've soiled my cuffs. If a dungeon's waiting for us at the end of the night, it had best have a change of wardrobe.
I just love how sarcastic he is, and yeah, just great character. Great character. I'd probably say Fran is one of my favorite characters in the entire game. Alright, so here we go. Well, that's nice. Alright. Oh yeah, I forget how big it is. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. Forgot I have this map off to the side. In this book, I could always just check and see if there's any significant items. There's actually a good amount of chests in here that have a shot at an... Oh, critical. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so the way is to go down. It's also such good music in here, once again. Okay, we got two ways to go here. What are we looking at? Okay. Is there anything over there? No, not worth doing. Okay, so we want to go down.
Yeah.
Man, Fran with those crits. Certain items get higher critical hit ratio. It's always a nice little perk. This is a game where the instant you get haste. Ooh. Oh, I don't have the license for it. The instant you get haste. Oh my god. No way. You just abuse that like it's nobody's business. Haste. This is a game where haste is pretty much the most important spell. Okay, now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go gambits. Realizing I kind of wanna. I like personally manually doing the heal. We just gotta get new gambit slots. Yeah, I'll include heal, and that's honestly the extent of what I do the gambits with. Truth be told, that's why I was kind of laughed when people said. Oh, the game plays itself for you. It's like not if you don't want it to, but having just the basics is very important. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, wait. Which is the equipment's up here, right? That I cannot remember. Accessory. Huh. Interesting. Accessories 2, accessories 3. I suppose... Am I going crazy? The shields are definitely here, right? These are technics. These are... augments. Are they down here? They might be down here. No, shields are accessories, right? Oh my god, why am I... I'll just go check. Yeah, offhand. Boy, I am not remembering. I want to say it's here. Yeah, armor. Yeah. Heavy armor 1. Well, let's just do this just to see. It's relevant for him. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Ooh, a horn is pretty solid loot. Dang. I just remember these being worth a shot. That's why. Yeah, it's so satisfying in this game. Like I said earlier, equipment is just so satisfying in the game. And it's so satisfying to get equipment from treasure chests. Oh my god. Oh, he doesn't have it, nor does she. Oh, she does. Okay, cool. Well, Balthier, we gotta get you that, man. He can't afford it. I think it's 15. He certainly can't afford it now. It is 15, but I didn't think he had that little of a path to start. I forget, I can actually leather clothing. Oh, didn't I? I thought, that's interesting. I thought for sure that I just unlocked that. I guess it must have been something else. File of eye drops. That's the kind of thing where, I said earlier, I'm a hoarder. That's the kind of thing I'll have a stock of 99 of those by the end of the game. I just won't use them. Much bigger fan of magic. Items are really good in a pinch, though, that's for sure. Do we see anything? Nope. Ooh. The best part's coming up. Okay.
Now we have it. Getting away.
Who would be next?
Close ranks. Bring her down.
Jump down! Hurry!
She's not alone.
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles with them.
I don't think we want to be targeting the one with Protect. Let's not do that. Oh, speaking of Protect. It's a green magic. I don't have it yet. Two LP, hell yeah. I forget you get multiple, you usually get more LP from bosses. And rare fiends and stuff.
You alright?
Thank you.
I'm Vaan, and this is Balthier, and hey! What's your name?
Amalia.
Amalia, huh? Nice to meet you.
There were others with me.
I'm sorry.
No.
Huh?
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
You stole that?
Yeah.
Have you finished? When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come with us. Better than being by yourself.
Very well.
What's wrong with her?
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
So Vaan is this, you know, young, naive guy, right? And he just gets all this flack.
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions. No longer.
Let's think of her as a guest, then. Unlike Fran or myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from anyone anytime soon, and she'll leave when she pleases. So we keep to our affairs and she to hers. I doubt we'll find her wanting in valor, being such an upstanding member of the insurgents.
Resistance.
I love how he explains guests.
What are we waiting for?
Like, out loud. Anyway, so yeah, Vaan, right? He gets all this flack for, like, you know, not having significance in the story and just whatever, all this crap, and it's like, dude, first of all, a story it's not acceptable ever for a story to have a character who maybe has a little bit less in the game, has a little bit less going on, you know. But his involvement is so organic, you know. He has this aspiration, he has this mission he goes on, and then he finds himself, you know, constantly, you know, falling more and more into the plot, and, you know, it's like he's with these people and he invites her, and it's like, you know, they're already kind of tagging along with each other, you know. And it gets much more deep. But first I gotta kick these Flans' asses. Love this fight. I actually don't think... Yeah, these guys are weak to fire. Yep, it's good stuff. This is why I got fire. I remembered this. Oh, yeah. And they actually resist physical damage, like, really, like, heavily. I remember. I can't really recall if 40 or 50 or whatever I was just saying just now, if that's a little or a lot. I think it's probably fine, but anyway, they just got annihilated to black magic. Out of magic. All good. Oh my god, 8? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay, no, I remember correctly. They resist physical damage like crazy. Classic. Okay, so we came from there. Alright, there's a chest here, and there's a chest on the other side. Yeah. Ooh, a dagger. See, that's great. Oh, so good. All right. Yeah. There it is. So yeah, I could go on and on about Vaan. I'll probably do that in an actual video where I talk about, the game as a whole. But for now, yeah, I mean, suffice to say, I think Vaan is a great character. It's okay to have a character in your game that is a little bit, more both naive and kind of blank, and it has its benefits, and tag along for the ride sort of deal, but all of it is like motivated in the game. All of it like works for me. It's not, I don't have an issue with it. Yeah. I think people are just a little too critical. It's kind of weird because it's like, I get the need for, it's kind of a funny treasure chest. So, I get the need for, like, having the desire for story structure and stuff. Like textbook story structure is good. It's important. It's something to consider, but it's okay if you break the rules, especially if it works. And for me, I personally think it works. Sue me. I don't know. I think he's a charismatic character. He really works. And yeah, it's it's motivated. It's motivated. It's his experience with the party, his being there is like warranted, and it's organic, So interesting how in this game, when you die, your status ailments stay. Crazy little engagement we got going on here. You know what? I think I'll just use those eye drops I got earlier. There we go. There we are. I'm using items. Yeah, man. From the beginning, Vaan, has plenty of motivation to do what he's doing. Over the course of events, he, sure, in a way, like, falls and lands into the plot over and over again. From a certain perspective, but all we've seen so far is him being like, I'm gonna do this, and there's reason for it, character motivation, character reason for it, and then one thing leads to another, and he gets with these people, and from the beginning they make it clear that he's like, I want to do something with my life, I want adventure. Like, is that not motivation enough? People are like, yeah, he's no reason to be there, or, he's just tagging along, and it's like, if you wanted to go do something, like, career motivated, or like, fulfillment motivated, whatever your primary motivation is, Are you not gonna go do something, and when you find an opportunity to do something, you're not gonna engage? Like, I don't. What's the issue with that? You know. And some people probably have different angles about it that they think about it. Like that's not the only, you know, counter argument. But I'm just not. You know, he evolves and develops as a character with the story. He grows, etc., etc. He's a young kid. It even is, again, it's even more motivation. And it's like, well, what do you want? You know, it works really well with the story. That's what the writers wanted. That's what they employed. You'd rather have a very well-rounded character who... what do we got going on here? You'd rather have this, like, really well-rounded character that... or not even necessarily well-rounded. He's rounded. You know, you want this character who's like the center of attention and the lead protagonist, who, you know, facilitates all of the moving the plot forward and all that. It's like, why is that necessary? Why is that necessary for just the lead guy who you kind of control and follow? Like, it's okay to break that mold. It's totally okay. You know, if the character's like, you know, weak or like not likable or boring, you know, then I get it. But I don't think Vaan's boring. He's a kid. You know, you can relate to him. He's like a young fellow. He's either like 15 or 17. I can't remember, but yeah. Anyway, I could go on and on about Vaan. I think he's a fine character. Is he as exciting or interesting as some of the other lead characters? Not necessarily, but again, you don't need. It's almost. I'm almost happy they had a different lead protagonist, different style than ever before. In this way, you know, this game's problems are not related to that, in my opinion. They're other things later on. I always thought that these were necessary for right now, and you just don't need to do that. You just go. It's kind of funny to me. All right, we got our first real boss here. Unforgettable boss. So crazy, so random, so spontaneous, this boss here. But it's a great boss. I'm forgetting about... How do you do your... They're not called overdrives. They're called something else, and I can't really remember what they're called. But I'm forgetting now how you engage them. But... Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's on the MP bar. It's... You have to unlock it in the... You have to unlock it in the license board. And I can't remember... Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I can't remember if it's tied to an Esper, or if... I think it's tied to an Esper. I don't think you get the first one until you get your first Esper. I'm pretty sure. But I always felt like you could get more later on without the Esper, so that'll just have to wait. That's not coming back to memory here. God, I love boss battle music in this game. It's so great. Oh boy. It's awesome. Oof. I'm not gonna live. Oh. Ashe healed me. How nice. Guests are actually really great in this game. It's the perfect opportunity to level up and do well when you have guests on your team because they actually are the most helpful in just being so automatic. They're even better than gambits with automation. He's gonna do one more of those fucking those bushfires or whatever. Trying to stay away from them. Oh, nice, Fran. A clutch crit. Superb. Just so spontaneous and cool.
Stand where you are.
Now's not the time.
I had never, really figured out or came to any conclusion about if like Vane is like, yeah, that's Ashe, if they had met before. I really don't know.
They think me some common thief.
Better than a common assassin.
These people have done nothing. Release them.
What are you doing?
Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking.
Wait!
Where'd
He
you
didn't
think
know
you
what he
were
was
going?
doing! You have to let him go! You have to!
Penelo! Sorry. That dinner will have to wait.
I told you.
That's enough!
Leave him alone!
Hold on to this for me, would you? Just until I bring Vaan back.
On your feet, you, over here!
All right. Edgy, aren't we?
It's Balthier, my brother. What does that philanderer think he's doing? I was to kill Balthier, not those addle-pated Imperials.
Oof, they just stirred. Nice little plot there.
I brought you some of those flowers you like. Galbana lilies. Remember? You always said how they smelled nice and how pretty they were. Remember? The king. Did you? Were you really a part of it? Even if you were, Captain Bosch must have tricked you into it.
You're awake.
Where are we?
Prison, where else? More a dungeon, but it's really all the same.
Ah. Another place that's just really, really satisfying to play through. The music, the atmosphere. Really cool prison.
Relax, it's just a corpse. Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out. It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress. Take a look around. We're not the first they've thrown down here.
Where's Fran?
She's off trying to find us a way out. Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice. This is all the water we've got. I'd save your strength if I were you.
The area introductions are also got a nice touch to them. Nice look. Cool little shot. Okay, yeah, this is an area where it's like I could just, oh, the numbers, yeah. I could just talk to all the NPCs, but I'll spare us for the time being. Let's see here. Right. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. There's an area here where you're not supposed to yeah, okay. You can get him here. I remember there was an area in here where there's even more treasure chests that you're not supposed to get. Look at that. It's crazy. Yeah. There's an area around here where you are not supposed to get items as well for the Zodiac Spear, but I couldn't remember, and I just checked, and it's not in this area. But yeah, these are all kind of useless treasure. These are all kind of useless treasure chests, so I'm not gonna search any further. Alright. Such good direction in this game. Shots are great. It just has a really good sense about it. Big fan. Like, look at that. Like, what? That's so great.
No, don't! He was defenseless.
Arcadia.
Something stinks in here, all right? I've changed my mind. This is no dungeon, it's a sty.
I always love that.
I said you're the one that stinks, Hamshanks. Hear me now? You all right, Vaan?
See, right off the bat, you know Balthier's a good guy. He's just looking out for Vaan.
Yeah.
There's a parry.
Yeah.
That's a fresh one, that. Not faces I've seen before.
Another one of the absolute best things about this game is the judges. So I already expressed I really like the Arcadian soldiers, and it's a great element. Well, and then you got higher rank ones like this guy right here. But then, it has such a nice presentation to them.
Great. They just don't give up, do they? Now is looking like a good time for us to leave.
Through the oubliette, there's a way out. Only
you sense the mist. Then we'll need weapons.
What did you call me? Say that again.
What? You couldn't hear? I merely said that a lot of you are incompetent fools. If you've the Sky Pirate in your hands, where is he?
You'd have done better, Bagamnon. By your own words, it was the Imperial Army who caught this Sky Pirate of yours. We've done your job for you. We don't require the assistance of filthy headhunters. The Empire will restore order here.
Eh? What's that you say now? Maybe I'll wet my blade on you before I kill Balthier.
That's enough, Bagamnon.
a judge.
Judge?
The self-proclaimed guardians of law and order in Arcadia. They're the elite guard of House Solidor, which effectively makes them the commanders of the Imperial Army. If you ask me,
What an
we're
entrance.
more executioners than judges. Not a friendly lot, at any rate. What are they doing here?
The Emperor is willing to overlook grace for his more talented servants. However, those that do not show respect will receive none in kind.
Your Honor.
You travel freely through our lands because the Emperor wills it. Am I correct? Where is the captain?
We have him in solitary, Your Honor. We're ready to begin our interrogation.
This does not concern you, bounty hunter.
He's in here somewhere. Find him.
Wedgie, that way.
He's going this way.
What's that?
Time for the hare to follow the fox.
Huh?
The magics binding the door to the oubliette are quite strong. Too strong even for my talents.
That's why we'll get them to open it for us.
How is going deeper into this
What's
place?
wrong? You don't trust her. Fiera's noses are sharp. If she says there's a way out, there's a way out.
Yeah, Fran's just... Yeah, she's just basically the best character in this game.
Look.
Ah, the prison repository of rested relics and raiments.
So, our things are in here?
That's what I said.
Alright, this is the area. You cannot pick up the treasures here. 1, 2, 3. Easy thing to... I mean, you know, back in the day, there was no way for you to know that. And what's weird is they made it so that you couldn't even find out if doing any given thing had a consequence. Simply the item didn't show up later. So that's something that just required a strategy guide. That's, again, just the benefit of, you know, of having one after your first playthrough.
There are more turnkeys than cut purses down here. I've had my fill of chains. Let's tread lightly, shall we? There aren't even good items in here. Let's see.
No, they're all just crap, so I don't need to bother. Let's just make our way. I mean, gambits are good.
Ah. You have grown very thin, Bosch. Less than a shadow, less than a man. Sentenced to death, and yet you live? Why?
To silence Hondor. How many times must I say it?
Is that all?
Why not ask Vane himself? Is he not one of your masters?
We've caught a leader of the insurgents. She's being brought from Rabanastre, the woman Amalia. Who could that be? Such a faithful hound to cling so to a fallen kingdom.
Better than throwing it away.
Throwing it away, as you threw away our homeland?
Who's there?
This the place?
The mist is flowing through this room. It must be going somewhere.
You're no Imperials. Please, you must get me out.
It's against my policy to speak with the dead, especially when they happen to be Kingslayers.
I did not kill him.
Is that so? Huh. Glad to hear it.
Please, get me out. For the sake of Dalmasca.
Dalmasca? What do you care about Dalmasca? Everything that's happened is because of you! Everyone that's died, every single one! Even my brother. You killed my brother!
Quiet! The guards will hear.
I'm dropping it.
Pirates without a sky.
Oh, that'd be so scary. Mist is another thing that is just one of the most exciting things about this world. And again, why Fran's such a badass.
Spare us your quiddities.
Yeah, but he's
A traitor, I know. Stay here and fight if you want. If you can walk, let's go.
You're taking him with us?
We could use another sword arm.
And you have it.
I think Barheim Passage is one of my favorite parts of the entire game. I love this dungeon. I love where it fits in to the story. It's just great. It's just great. Let me also just make sure there's no, let me just check my trusty little map here. No, I'm good. Yeah, there's one more one or even two more locations where it's, you know, you're not supposed to touch the treasure, but this isn't one of them. Just want to make sure. At the end of the day, if I can't get the zodiac spirit, it's really not the end of the world. I thought it'd just be cool. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Okay, you gotta hit that. But you might have to get something first. Yeah, that's right. I like to think the Barheim Passage is just like this ancient dungeon built, you know, hundreds of years ago, long since abandoned. Excellent setting. The guests come into your party and they scale. So like he's level 8, and if you had been grinding and going crazy, he'd be even higher. Again, guests in this game are just awesome. Usually very helpful. Well, I think one or two aren't so much, but yeah. This guy's got the fuse. This random guy. Guy just conveniently has the fuse. He's like, here you go. Yeah, I found it earlier for you. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the whole charge thing. Oh, I completely forgot about that. It adds a whole nother element of excitement to this. That's why it's like almost the reasoning for why I love this location so much is subconscious. I forgot about even some of the details. Yeah, this takes it down to like 70% or something. Yep.
Who turned out the lights? One of those?
I've heard of these. Mimics. They disguise themselves as all manner of things, then strike when you're least wary. Some of them have a fondness for energy, I'm told. They gorge themselves on the stuff till there's naught left.
So, what happens then?
lights out, and it's worse in the dark. Much worse. So, let them get too close to one of those conduits, and they'll suck it dry. But don't worry, it'll give the energy back if you ask nicely. Sticking it with a sword helps too. Clock's ticking.
I used to purposely let the energy go all the way down and just grind on ghouls, because they're actually, yeah, they're good XP. Just checking. Bosch is not as equipped as other guests. Looks like he's not doing so hot. Not being helpful. Look at that. 2 HP. That's pretty crazy. All right, Bosch. We'll hook you up. Man, you're killing me, Bosch. So satisfying. Get it. Ah. Ooh. But then later you get, you know, is it, I guess Cura, I can't remember if Cura is the one that heals everyone, or I think it does. I think Cura, unlike most games where it's just simply a more powerful cure, I think Cura heals everyone. I know Curaja heals everyone like significantly, but I'm pretty sure Cura alone heals everyone, but at only the same, maybe a little bit stronger than regular cure. It's like 150 HP or something. Well, of course it scales with your strength, but yeah. So help me, Bosh. Oh my god, this guy, he's just draining all of my shit. I don't remember him being this bad. I think until he gets his sword and shield, he's useless. Please just kill him. Oh my god. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Yes. Jeez, man. About to not even heal this guy anymore. So the Barheim Passage is very big. Let's see, we got a map of it, didn't we? Oh no, I guess I'm imagining that. Yeah, it's a big place. We're gonna be here for a while, but it's enjoyable. Oh, that's right. The map is in that urn over there, around the corner. Again, like, the most specific random memories will come back to me, but not some very obvious things. Love how Bosh just punches him. It's like some of these treasure chests here are actually not treasure. They are mimics. Ooh, an ether. That's the first really good item we've had. Really good expendable that we've had. All right, this is a mimic for sure. Oh. I guess not. Yeah, it's an old station. It's great. Come here, buddy. Clutch crit. Love them. That's what I mean. The RNG, it just it makes it exciting. You're like, oh, that was so helpful. So there's a gate down there. You can go through here, but you can't go further past the other area where there's a gate that you need to open by going in here. This little mimic is just sitting behind them, just attacking them while they're doing their range shots. Whoa, that was aggressive. Bosch, I am not joking you, man. Nice block, Vaan. God, you know what? Honestly, I feel I could be mistaken. But no, surely there's a switch here. You know what? Honestly, I might just be mistaken. I think that room was... I just can't remember if it's optional or not to pass by the mimics. Yeah, I want to say that wasn't optional, but I could have just been mistaken. I could be totally mistaking that for something else. Oh my god, when am I gonna get out of the habit of going? I always want to just default to the menu to heal people. Am I just going crazy? Is that gate just way further into the dungeon than I'm giving credit? Perhaps. I thought for sure it was right here. But you know what? It's not. It's later. No, that might have been completely optional and I just wasn't thinking. But I mean, it's all good. Having fun. Oh, there's the gate there. So I'm thinking that last area was just optional. I don't know. Not really sure on that one. Couldn't say. Bosch's attacks are gonna do nothing. Literally zero. Literally zero. Oh my goodness. Bosch, you're just trash, man. so stupid that I gotta keep reviving this guy. He becomes so valuable later. Dude, do you know how bad that is? I'm out of Phoenix Downs. Crap. I gotta hold off. Vial of green liquid, that's a really good item. Really good loot, I mean. Nice. Oh wow, that's a lot of gil. Yeah, in this game, anything over like 200 gil, like literally 1 gil. Anything over 200 gil in this game is great. In a treasure chest. In fact, if the treasure chest, if you know for sure it's gil, or most likely gil, you just don't even want to pick it up. It's just such a waste. Balthier, we gotta get you that gambit, man. Or, I mean, that license. Okay, we're looking for a switch for that gate. Oh man, gun does nothing. Broadsword does something decent, not half bad. There it is. Very nice, guys. Yeah, we're badasses. Alright, now we'll go heal Bosch up. I remember there being a crystal. At where that gate is. And there's a cutscene there, and he gets his sword finally. Seems kind of funny to me that we couldn't just, you know, couldn't just give him a sword. Oh, this is great. Oh. No, wait, what am I doing? Hello? Hello. That was weird. He doesn't even know a thing. Pile of bomb ashes. That is some good loot right there. Kills him with 4. With 4 damage. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, right, yeah, oh man, I'm not thinking. It's late. It's late where I'm at. I am tired.
Mist seethes.
It reeks. Something's close. Nice moves there, Captain.
You mean traitor?
So they say. But I didn't see him kill anyone.
My brother did.
Rex. He said he had a brother 2 years younger. I see. He meant you. Your brother. What became of...
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
It was you who killed him.
I give you my word. That was not the way of it.
Rex, sir. My name's Rex. All I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I. Living in
Time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later.
We found them! But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the
As I
king.
feared. They're slowing us down.
Captain Ozilus's, and for my parents.
Captain, why? Our king, have you done?
His Majesty was a traitor.
Ah, yes. See, Bosch didn't do anything.
Twin brother. Fancy that. But still, the pieces fit, I'll give you that much. And he did look like you.
I don't believe you.
Of course not. It was my fault that Rex was there. I am sorry.
My brother, he trusted you. He trusted you and he lost everything. How can I believe you?
Not me, then. Believe in your brother. He was a fine soldier. He fought to the last to protect his homeland. No. Surely he fought to protect his brother.
You don't know anything!
Believe what you want to. Whatever it takes to make you happy. What's done is done.
That's one of the interesting complexes to Balthier, is that sometimes he seems like a little apathetic, you know? All right. I think we only got another mimic or two and then they're all gone. This is fake for sure. Yeah, we'll kill this first. Oh my goodness. I just got a ton of items from that guy. Yeah, I just got 3 items from that mimic. Yep, here we go. Actually, maybe this one is real. Oh, no. Maybe they're all mimics. Nice. All of a sudden, Bosch is just a badass. Just instant, overnight. There we go. Yeah, you can tell when they're fake. They glow. They have a certain glow to them. Oh. These are some really good items. Iron scraps is worth a good amount. That's a great item. Oh, so good getting equipment. Getting some pretty good luck this time around. I've seriously had some runs of this game where, like, no kidding, you just get nothing. You just get nothing. Let's do licenses real quick. We got a good stockpile here, but we just want to make sure, you always want to make sure that you have, like, I haven't even decided on him being a gunman or not. Oh, I also can't remember if it goes down or up. But you gotta just keep that in mind. I'm probably gonna change him up. He's always a gunman. I rarely even change Balthier. and Fran, even though someone needs to be into bows. So you know, it's like they're already set in their path. That's why it's so easy. Sometimes you just want to optimize it. Well, for Vaan, in fact, for all of them, we really want to just kind of work this way right now. Yeah, like this. These are just key right here. This is the most important part of the LP grid here. Really want to get these. Yeah, potions restore more HP, meh. Whereas, like, just straight up increase your HP by 50 just right now, like, that's huge. Yeah, and yeah, you want to just open up as much as possible. It's super satisfying. Here's, yeah, oh, it's a quickening. Okay, so no, it doesn't require an Esper. It's just a quickening. So you can get them as early as possible. Like, that's why it's like Vaan will get this one right here and stuff like that. You just, you know, they're not necessarily convenient around the way, but they're very important. Yeah, just save your LP for whenever you need it. That's like the smart strat with that. But like, look at everyone's HP now. It's just fucking amazing. All right, where are we here? Okay. Items all over here. Everyone just got so much stronger in the last few minutes. Wow. Annihilation. There's the potential. Oh man, I don't even see the treasure. No, there it is. Yeah. There's a potential for this one, and I can't remember for the life of me what it is, but there's a potential for this one to be sweet. I remember it being a weapon. Damn. Alright, whatever. Hey, I've been pretty lucky, so it's all good. It would probably be one I'd be selling. I'm not really sure. But since I want to try and be pretty unique with my weapons, you know, always got to have some ranged, you know, people, no doubt about it. But yeah. Oh, there's like an Esper in here. This is a later game. Come back and do something crazy. I can't remember right now what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's a Esper side quest. I feel pretty confident in that, actually. Ashe, so help me, man. This guy. Actually, yeah, I think Bosch is probably the worst guest in the whole game. He doesn't use items, he doesn't heal you, he just does nothing. One of the people who's the best, absolutely the best, is Larsa. Larsa's amazing as a guest party member. We'll meet him soon. I think we're about ready to go into the... This is the penultimate room right here, so we're almost through Barheim Passage. Time has flown. It's been giving us that warning for so long. Oh, here we go. Got a good boss battle in here. You're just thinking like, what the heck is that? So sick. This would be a good time to have a quickening. An amazing time. But no. Awesome, awesome design on this boss. I guess I better kill the baby mimics because they're getting down there. Don't you dare, Bosch. Oh, jeez. Yep, I knew it. I knew that was a dead body on our hands. Oh. Alright, we'll use the Phoenix down here. We got two more that I didn't even notice. It's all good. Right. Oh, jeez, man. Did we go for the kill? Yeah. Crazy.
To think Dalmascan air could taste so sweet.
Where are we?
The Estes Sand, by the look of it. Let's back to Rabanastre before we shrivel up. By your leave, Captain.
Yes, the hour of my return is already over late. The people may hate me, but that does not free me of my charge.
Okay, Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What are we at here? Oh, the shifty seek. The boss is still inside. That boss has a key. Yeah, that's the side quest right there. That might even be for the Esper. I'm not positive, but I think so. All right. Well, this is a good time to leave off. This is a good time to leave off. It's late. We'll call that part 1. We'll come back around soon. But yeah, I'll upload this, and this is the first part for Final Fantasy XII. For any of the few souls that have stuck around, thank you, and you know, stay tuned for more if this is your bag.